Hey, welcome back to the Junius Maltby channel for a special walk through a money museum from our special reporters in the field. Yes, there are several of you out there that tend to go on vacations, go on journeys, and text me or email me photographs, stories about what you're doing, what you've found, and you share interesting pieces of information. Well, this is one of those. We've got some, subscriber input here and a little bit of a piece at the end, some recent acquisitions from a subscriber here, and we'll share those as well. What you're looking at are images from a large central bank museum that talks about the history of money here in the United States. I believe this is at the Fed building or the central bank in Kansas City, Missouri. And there you look at a 389.27 ounce bar of gold. 9999, I mean it's 999.9 fine. Look at that massive gold bar. Very well secured. You've got these big bars of metal around it, and then it's slapped between what appears to be some indestructible clear resin or glass, plexiglass, and it's very securely bolted to this display in the center of this museum. Today's value, they've got a little bar on there that updates with the price of gold. And there's the screen on this display. It says $488,401. Today's value, the gold bar is. So there you go. That's the value of that gold bar. And there you can see under the O there for Money Museum, that J symbol. That's what makes me think this is indeed a Federal Reserve building. Interesting. I'd like to go there myself and look around and see what these cretins have hidden. Let's read as much of the display as we possibly can that he got in the photo. History of the Truman coin collection. The Harry S. Truman Library of Independence, Missouri has generously loaned a large number of coins from its 453-piece coin collection for display at the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. The Truman Library collection of American coinage consists of examples of coins produced by the United States Mint during every presidential administration from George Washington through Jimmy Carter. The Truman Library coin collection was created through a nationwide campaign to replace a similar collection belonging to Secretary of the Treasury John Snyder that was stolen in 1962. Joseph Stacks, a New York coin dealer, took the lead by volunteering to catalog and arrange the coins that were donated to the Coin Restoration Program. Coins were received from 167 individual donors and coin clubs located across the country. On May 6, 1964, John Snyder and Joseph Stacks presented the restored collection to the Truman Library. The relationship between Harry S. Truman and the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City extends beyond the loan of this collection. In 1953, following his second term as President of the United States, Truman leased office space on the 11th floor of the Federal Reserve Bank building located at 925 Grand Boulevard. It was there that the former president chronicled the years of his administration in a 2-volume set of memoirs. Also on display are many of the earliest coins that were struck by the United States during the first Coinage Act of 1792. Let's pause it here on this screenshot and take the virtual walk through the museum. I'd like to read about a couple of these coins here. We see here 44,527 of these half dimes were minted, including 13, 15, and 16-star varieties. This half dime is the 16-star variety, draped bust type with a small eagle on reverse. There below we see 1796, a quarter. 5,894 of these quarters were minted. 1796 was the first year the quarter dollar went into production. This is the draped bust type with small eagle on reverse. Here we can see 1797 half cent and large cent on display. Incredible pieces of history in what looks like very fine condition. Absolutely incredible pieces of history there. And as you pan down through the large cents, you'll see the half dollars, the dimes again, and the quarter, and the silver dollar. And then soon we come to the quarter eagle, the half eagle. America's beautiful gold coinage. And there you see them there, 1798 quarter eagle, an 1800 half eagle. And I can't see the date there, but you've got another half eagle over on the left side there. Glistening, beautiful yellow gold. And then what's incredible, in the same museum, you come to this. $40 million of rotting Fiat paper leper currency. Yes, the leper with the most fingers left. The garbage. Toilet paper made of silk and cotton and whatever else they put in there. A little bit of cocaine, a little bit of heroin, a little bit of whatever else. Other fluids and disgusting refuse and feces ends up impregnated into the fiber of U.S. Fiat paper. There you see $40 million on display, not backed by anything, sitting in what we now know is a Federal Reserve building, a Federal Reserve Museum. It's almost, in a way, it's laughable that they could have these on display side by side, that in the same building you could have a solid gold bar worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you can see $5 and $10 gold pieces, which themselves hold hundreds upon hundreds of dollars worth of gold in them. And then you see fiat paper that's losing 2 to 3% or more, 4% every year of its purchasing power and value. Interesting. I mean, you know they know. You know they're not stupid. They know how it works. They know how inflation works, the theft of inflation and the inflation tax. They know that gold is real money. Why do you think it's secured in a vault? If you look at those pictures again, you see that the gold is more secure almost than the cash was. They can always print more cash or digitize it on a screen. But the gold coins, even, secured behind that glass there. And I don't know. I wonder what goes through their minds. They've got the paper on the one side, the metals on the other. Interesting. Well, we know one thing. They don't have the wool pulled over everyone's eyes. Not everyone is fooled by their propaganda, by their false narrative, their grip on the mainstream media, their control over the colleges, and their control over economics programs, what's taught, the science of economics, we all know is twisted, and they have a grip on it in every university. The Fed, the Federal Reserve, was the ones who made endowments and scholarship programs. And if you read The Creature from Jekyll Island, you'll learn that the economics programs in the universities in the United States was heavily influenced by those that subscribed to the central banking philosophy and the way all of that would work. Fractional reserve banking, inflation, unbacked fiat garbage. Well, they don't have us all fooled, because this is another picture here sent from a completely different friend of the channel here. The other pictures you saw were from an adventure of one of our friends, but this here we see is an image of the recent acquisition. Just the other day, one of our subscribers here, a close friend of mine, was paid, and maybe he got a Christmas check from Grandma, I don't know. But he was able to acquire these 3 beautiful ounces of gold, 2 eagles, and then you see the back there, a 2017 999 24 karat gold buffalo, beautiful 1 ounce gold piece there. So there's 3 more ounces of gold, no longer controlled, manipulated, shorted, stuffed into central bank vaults. This is gold that is now held by the people, and that is where the gold belongs. You know, we need to free it, liberate it. A lot of that gold was stolen from the people in 1933 by the socialist / communist garbage president FDR, the GIMP. Well, let's get that gold back. We need to reverse flow out of Fort Knox and turn the trains around. Load those boxcars up with gold once again and give it back to the people. No matter where you are on the planet right now, wherever you're hearing the Junius Maltby channel broadcast, if it's playing through your phone, through your Wi-Fi, through YouTube, or whatever. I don't care if you're in Bangladesh, Nigeria, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Italy, Germany, Spain, the UK, Canada, or anywhere in the United States, North America, South America, whatever continent you are on, get yourself some gold this year. Get some gold. Get it out of the grip of the central bankers. Lock some of your fiat up. You know, lock up the energy of your labor, the wealth of your labor. Make it permanent. It's like kinetic energy. You lock up your labor, your efforts, your work into gold, and it'll lay there dormant until you are willing to release it again, to execute it and employ it for any purpose, whether it's buying goods or services. So there you go. Get some gold. It's very motivating indeed. I hope to get some gold soon as well. Many of you have beat me to the punch on even ordering the Junius Maltby gold piece. I have not been able to do that yet. I'm saving up for it, and they're going to hold one on reserve for me because, again, there's only 400 of them. So I would not be too happy if I went to order mine and they were all gone. So there's really only 399 available. I'd like to order 2, but I'll be lucky if I can get the 1 for now. Well, there you go. And don't just, you know, it's only 15. That one's 15 something over spot, but get whatever gold you can. If you can't get one of the Maltby's 1/4 ounce pieces, get a 10th ounce eagle, or get a 20th ounce of something. But if you do anything, get some gold. Keep stacking. Thank you all for participating here with the Junius Maltby channel. I wish you all a happy new year. If I don't get to a New Year's broadcast in time, I hope to. But happy new year. Have a good and safe, blessed 2018. Thanks for all of your motivation, your support this last year. You know, looking back on it, we've gone from just under 9,000 subscribers. We're sitting around 17,000 now. We lost some of you because of whatever, differences of opinion. That's okay. Maybe you'll come back. I don't know. The sound's better now. So now that we have better sound, maybe we will recruit and get more people. But again, thank you to all of you who are patrons over at the Patreon account there. And those of you who continue to support and motivate this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. I see all of you down in the comments taking part and exchanging information between each other. And that's very motivating in itself. So thank you all. Have a good day.